Peace and blessings, all you amazing fans, WNBA fans, sports fans in general. It's me, Coach Ed, and this is Coach Ed's Amazing World of Sports. Thank you all for tuning in today. Today I'm going to be talking about the Blockbuster three-team trade that happened between the New York Liberty, the Connecticut Sun, and the Dallas Wings. Um, but before I do that and get into that, if you're new to my channel, please make sure you subscribe and hit the notification buttons. And everyone, share and like this episode. It'll continue to help me grow my channel. Thank you so much. Now, this trade included 2021 WNBA MVP Jonquel Jones. She is going to the New York Liberty. She requested this trade, so the teams worked out this trade. It's the first blockbuster move of the 2023 season in the WNBA season. So it's a very interesting trade. The Liberty did have to give up some pieces to make this trade happen, but in the long run, it looks like it may end up benefiting all teams involved. The Liberty are getting Jones from the Sun. They're also getting forward Kayla Thompson from the wing. She's a very good starter, good piece. So she will, they'll figure a way to get her into work her way onto the team, whether it's a starter or a key reserve. The Connecticut Suns are getting Taisha Harris from the wings and Rebecca Allen from the Liberty, along with the 2023 number 6 pick from the Liberty. The Wings are getting guard Crystal Dangerfield from the Liberty, along with forward center Natasha Howard, who the Liberty acquired a couple of years ago from Seattle. Now, the move, it actually has landed this superstar interior player to pair along with star Serena Ionescu. It helps New York in the long run. It opens up so much for the Liberty. It even still creates cap space. So the Liberty have been working towards trying to pursue MVP Breanna Stewart, who's an unrestricted free agent, and she's from the city. So she's from the New York area, so she has wanted to come home to the New York area. And the Liberty are working hard to build a championship caliber program. Now, from their perspective, some will look at it as two separate trades, sending Dangerfield and the number 6 pick to for Jones, while they're swapping out Allen for Thornton. That's one report. The Jones Howard swap, though, is enormous. It's an enormous win for New York. Howard, she's had her up and downs, injuries. She's lived up to a good potential, but not the potential that they were expecting. Now, she's a good defender. She's definitely a very good defender. So the two of them basically even out, but Jones is definitely a better offensive player than Howard. Just slightly, but she's definitely a little bit better. Plus, also taller, because Jones is 6'6", while Howard is about 6'2". So you're gaining about 4 inches in height there. Jones herself is provided a level of efficiency with her scoring. She's a high volume scoring, so she's able to play with the shot, hit the free throws, and also play defense in creating turnovers. On the defensive end, like I said, she's a first team pick in the 2021 season, but last year she was on the second team. So, they're pretty much the same in terms of their defensive capability. Jones is also younger because she's 29. She'll turn 29 in January, while Howard is 31. Allen, she was a good role player, definitely a great defender, and a very good three-point shooter. So, that's something that, you have to see long term what New York is going to do, because they're definitely going to need that three-point shooting. They have capable three-point shooters, but Allen just gave you a different level. Plus, she's very long. She plays the passing lanes very well. So that in that sense, you're losing a solid defensive player. So it's going to hurt. Especially on the wings. It's also creating salary cap. Um, Thornton is about $27,000 less than Allen will make in 23. So, and Jones herself coming over from Connecticut, she never took the Supermax. So, that does save, roughly $16,000 for the Liberty, which has increased their cap space to 300,000 that they still have on the books. So, they do have three roster spots to fill. They could sign a player for a max and still have $160,000, to sign other free agents. But they're still working on it. So it gives New York a lot of great flexibility and ways to maneuver across for the 2023 season. So personally speaking, I do like the move. I definitely think it definitely helps New York. In the low post. It makes them a little bit bigger. It helps. They still have Sabu, who's coming back off of injury. So it just helps New York in so many different ways. And if they can secure have Brianna Stewart sign, it just really gives them a lot of great different, a lot of versatility in different ways that you can go, and also helps them in the defensive end. And hopefully one of my favorite players, Hanju, will be able to be signed and brought back. She's a 6'10", low post stretch five, if you want to call her that. So because she can definitely hit the three. She's a little light, so she can be moved at on occasion, but her length also helps. So that's one player I'm hoping that with through everything, New York can bring her back, and she'd be a great piece and help New York, figure out a way to win a WNBA championship. So let me know what you guys think about the move, the thoughts on the Liberty, or if you want to talk about the other teams themselves. Let me know what you think. I'd really appreciate it. So thanks again for everyone tuning in. I really appreciate this. And like I always say in sports, make sure you guys turn it on and turn it up. Y'all stay safe. Peace.